The Bidens in 2017 got a $5 million interest-free forgivable loan that they never paid from a Chinese businessman who was business partners with a guy who goes by the name White Wolf, who set up the Sinaloa cartel in the drug trade in Mexico. So you literally have 1 degree of separation between the fentanyl trade and the Biden family. If that is not damning in and of itself, I don't know what is. The problem is if the media doesn't cover it and tries to sort of brush it under, I guess we are going to have the Biden rule, and we're going to have future politicians doing it, and their defense is going to be the Bidens did it. Why can't I?
Well, the investigations continue. We have an election down the road. I want to show everybody, this is a pill press, which I've never seen. You talk about pill presses, fentanyl pill presses. I'm not sure if this is one that I've never seen one before. Tell us about the pill press and how what's happening there.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest misconception people have about the fentanyl trade is that this is the Mexican drug cartels. They are the junior partners. The senior partners are the Chinese. The Chinese provide the precursor chemicals to make fentanyl. There are 2,000 Chinese nationals living in northern Mexico who actually take those precursors and produce the fentanyl. And then those pill presses, like the one you are showing, are what the drug cartels use to actually make the pills. Most people dying of fentanyl poisoning in the United States don't even know they're taking fentanyl. Those pill presses are sold to the cartels by the Chinese at cost. In other words, they're not even price gouging. They sell them the pill presses, they sell them the molds, the tiny molds that make them look like a Vicodin or Adderall, something like that. But these, of course, are counterfeit pills. But the Chinese are also involved in the communications. If you're a drug cartel, Greg, you need to have secure communications. They get that from the Chinese. They use Chinese apps and Chinese communication devices that are encrypted in China, and they know that the Chinese will not share that with U.S. law enforcement. And the final component is money laundering. Back in the 80s and 90s, the days of cocaine, the Mexican cartels laundered their money in Latin American banks. They now launder their fentanyl profits where? In Chinese state-owned banks. And according to our government, they often use Chinese students in the United States on education visas to do so. So the Mexican cartels are the junior partners. This is a Chinese-run operation. It is designed to kill Americans, and it's accomplishing that goal. It is a leading cause of death for people under the age of 45 in the United States.
And with everything you just summarized, we have Joe Biden running around bragging how he gets along with President Xi and how tight they are and all these silly stories. Take a look at this.
I've spent more time with Xi Jinping in China than any world leader has. When I was vice president all the way through to now, over 78 hours with him alone, 9 of those hours on the phone and the others in person, traveling 17,000 miles around the world.